All right, we have a sheet pan of stuff going on here. You sleeping in Mama's chair? You reading a Southern Living magazine? Well, I don't blame you. It's pretty good this month. Hey guys, welcome to the vlog this week. Maddie wants some attention here. She said to tell you all hello. She just woke up from a little nap and she wants to be with her mama for a few minutes because she knows I'm about to leave. Hope you guys are doing well. And I thought we would do a little something different this week. I don't think I've ever done this one before, but just sharing with you guys what I eat in a week. It's going to be interesting. I just thought I'd go through the week and let you know what I'm doing for breakfast, lunch, and dinner, but still yet vlogging all the way through it. But we're just going to have fun with it this week and see where it goes. This week is also going to be kind of a really busy week because Mom has 2 doctor's appointments, one today, Monday, and one on Wednesday. George, do you have something you need to say?
Just waving at the dog.
Oh, okay. He's like watching me do this. He doesn't normally just hang out in the room.
Breakfast.
Oh, you want to tell everybody? Come over here where they can see you.
I can.
Tell them what you ate for breakfast this morning.
Fried possum ribs. No, I didn't. I had a bowl of Greek yogurt with some kind of superfood powder we bought at Costco, which has 3 grams of sugar in it. And I put raspberries and some dry oats in it. It was my breakfast.
Was it good?
It was, except for the 3 grams of sugar, which I'm trying to avoid because
Yeah.
the doctor said I should. And I had some sushi this past weekend. Was shocked to see that it had like 24 grams of sugar in it, which is,
Oh my gosh.
Like,
you wouldn't think that. What was it in? The rice?
it had to have been in the rice because, the salmon was not sweet and it just had vegetables.
Wow.
There I thought I was eating something healthy.
By the way, if you're new, I'm Sonia. That was George. This is Maddie, Sue, and Dexter is asleep in the other room. So I was talking about what all was going to happen this week, and I'm trying to be going through the week with a little bit of grace and taking it easy this week. Mom has 2 doctor's appointments. I have Magi packing, so that takes away the best of me on 3 days. And I have a video, of course, to edit and upload, which is not a short one. And we are getting ready for Life Group coming over on Sunday. Anything else on top of that is just gravy. So we're just going to focus on those things, and anything else I get done above that is just, like I said, gravy. I do need to get going and go get Mom today. We're going to go to lunch, and then I'll take her to an appointment. I also have to pick up some pictures at Walgreens that I ordered of my grandsons. Let's have a good week because it has the potential to go south on me, and I really want to keep it positive and have some good days. It's going to be a range of 40-degree temperatures on various days. This is winter into spring in Tennessee. It was in the 20s yesterday. One day this week it's going to be in the 60s. So yeah, we're back and forth like that. Welcome, y'all. Welcome to this week, and let's have fun seeing what I eat. Oh, I forgot to mention one really big thing. I love your comments. I always love your comments. And I am very open to anything that you think I need to improve in my diet. But I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, we do not exactly eat clean. It's a battle. It's a battle. I love my pastas and carbs. I've done better in so many areas, and I am proud of that for me. But I know that my way of eating is still, for some of you, way out there, way not like I should be eating. And I'm aware of that. So, like I said, I'm always open to improvements or different ideas, ways to cut the carb or ways to get the same taste with a different ingredient or, all the things. But I will just take those judgment comments and roll my eyes and not even process them. So I'm just not even going to pay attention to those. So I'm here for the community, and I'm here to share, and I open up my life pretty intensely for you guys sometimes. And so I just ask for respect and kindness. Our community here is wonderful, and that's just it. I just really want to keep it that way. So love you guys, and let's have a good week. All right, let's rewind back a day. Sunday morning on the way to church, I always have a granola bar. And then after church, we go get Mom's groceries. And on this particular day, George and I ate sushi and other items from the deli at Publix. And I had a macaroni salad and sushi. So for dinner on Sunday, we actually had fish, a little bit of spaghetti noodles left over. We made a little salad and had veggies. Well, y'all are a lazy group this morning. Happy Monday. Happy Monday. Okay, so one of my quick go-to breakfast if I'm in a hurry or we're on the go, which is the case today, I actually make just a half of a peanut butter sandwich. And I know there are healthier peanut butters out there. George just happened to buy a 2-pack of these very inexpensively, and the practical me will eat it up first. But yes, it's on the radar to try out some different peanut butters. So if you have a favorite peanut butter that you like that is a healthier version, let me know. I do try to get some protein in my morning because I think protein is very important. And I also have switched to the whole wheat bread, mainly, this is by Lewis, mainly because this one had the whole grain symbol. Their breads are really good, and I did like this, the one that had the nuts and seeds in it. I forget what it's called. That's probably my favorite one, but I kind of go back and forth, but I figured it's probably healthier to have one with this seal as opposed to having the one without that seal. And I only just have one slice because 2 is just too much bread. And that's what we're doing today.
This is a good place to eat.
Okay, Mom loves to go to Local Joe's here in Mount Juliet. I could not eat all mine. It was great, though. All right, we have a sheet pan of stuff going on here.
Potatoes, carrots, asparagus.
Just put one on my plate. I'm not in a mushroom mood lately.
Well, this is the last of the Costco mushrooms, so you're good for till next time we go to Costco.
All right, so it's flounder that we're having. This is not actually a normal meal for us, but we have been trying to eat a little bit better, more of a Mediterranean diet, but we're not perfect. It looks really good. How did you pan fry it? What is this, panko crumbs?
Just old Italian breadcrumbs.
Okay, Italian breadcrumbs. So
I made myself.
Well, it looks really good. Let's dig
All right.
in.
It tastes all right.
It is Tuesday here, and for lunch I'm having some leftover spaghetti. I had it frozen. I do fix spaghetti and fix a lot of it so that I can make frozen meals out of it to have for lunch. So I'm having that today. I added a little more Parmesan cheese to it and some parsley, and I'm gonna eat that now. I totally forgot to film my cereal this morning, so I apologize for that. I just wasn't really with it this morning. Hey guys, it is still Tuesday here. I wanted to hop on this morning and talk a little bit about what I eat for breakfast. But before I did that, I thought I would just show you my latest Amazon haul. I found this shirt on sale. Wish I could give you a brand, but it's the first time I've ever seen this, I think. There was no brand sewn into the shirt. I ordered a brown one and a blue one. What I got were 2 brown ones and another brown one. The blue one did not arrive, so I am returning it because, you know, when you order a blue one, you expect to get a blue one and not 3 brown ones. I have ordered this tote, I think in my last vlog. Was it the last vlog? Yeah, I think it was the last vlog I mentioned that I was going to look and see if they had aqua purses. And they do. The dogs are doing what they do best. They have slept all morning long and have been quiet. And the very minute that I get out my camera, they go hog wild, barking at everything. I think I'm going to really like this. I'll probably start using this one in May, June. No, I love, love, love this color. And this is the color I want my office to be. Instead of this gray, I want it to be this color. All right, so let's talk about breakfast. What you see this week may not be exactly what happens every week. I do a lot of eggs, egg in the hole. I would say probably 2 to 3 days a week. I really try to put protein in my breakfast. I enjoy Greek yogurt on certain days with fruit and granola. I enjoy doing cereal. I like to have banana in my cereal, and I totally forgot it at the grocery store this week. And I also forgot to film my cereal this morning. I will put the brands that I usually use right here in a little clip so that you can see kind of what I do. I try to find ones with the least amount of sugar in it and try to get some with protein, and then I've been using just regular milk because it has more protein in it. And I actually use those little milk cartons from Costco. Other things that I like to eat for breakfast, occasionally I will fix bacon or sausage. That is probably, I'm gonna say, once every 6 to 8 weeks maybe. I love bacon and I love sausages. I like biscuits, but I just try to stay away from it if I can. However, if we're on the go and we're out and about in the community and I haven't had breakfast, some of my go-tos are bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches or sausage, egg, and cheese sandwiches on a biscuit. That will be a treat for me. It's not something that I do very often at all. I do like a little bit of Chick-fil-A sometimes, and I like to get their grilled, what is it? A grilled chicken egg white sandwich or something like that. They have a breakfast sandwich that I would get, and I like to do their bowl. But, you know, again, I just don't eat a lot of fast food. It will be a rare occasion also if I get a donut. Like usually it's on vacation with the grandkids, or we're going by Mineral Wells, Texas, our favorite donut shop there. That's kind of all the bad stuff that I eat for breakfast. But I do like to have oatmeal, and I like to put just a little bit of butter in it, honey, granola, and fruit, you know, and cinnamon. And I kind of mix that up. You can put protein powder and make them protes. I've heard a vlogger call them protes, and I thought that was really cute. I'd never heard that before, but I have had protes before, you know, with vanilla protein powder. What else do I eat for breakfast? I really like grits. Sometimes, you know, if we go out to eat, I will like to get scrambled eggs, bacon, grits, and a little bitty thing of orange juice. Now, I don't drink a lot of juice because you lose a lot and you get more sugar when you do the juices. So I try to do the actual fruit, and I definitely try to include that in on my breakfast or lunch or snack. We hardly ever eat fruit for dinner. I don't know why. I like to have an apple and an orange and a banana on hand every week, you know, if I can do that, because those are my go-to fruits. I do like cream of wheat. I just recently bought that again. I used to have it in my childhood. Another big one is to have toast or an English muffin with peanut butter on it. Occasionally I will get cream cheese and allow myself to have that, just to have something with a little variety and protein. So when we're heading out the door, sometimes I will just throw some peanut butter on toast, or if I don't want to get the toaster out because I keep it underneath the cabinet, I'll just take a plain piece of bread and fold it over. I only do one side. And that's pretty much what I have for breakfast. Sometimes I will take whatever is for dinner and have it for breakfast, especially if it's steak or pizza. There's just something about having that for breakfast that I really like. That's pretty much it. Like, I will tell you though that I am going to be making some biscuits, and there is nothing that I love better than having sorghum, molasses, and butter mixed together on an old-fashioned biscuit. And that is something that I do not do regularly, but on occasion I really enjoy doing that, and I think it's okay. There is something in the molasses that is good for you. The sugar is probably not, but there's some good to that. But I will probably be buying some molasses. I just need a little bit of it, you know, just to remember those childhood memories sitting at my grandmother's table, and she fixed biscuits every morning. I think they had bacon, eggs, and biscuits most every morning. They ate a lot of chicken. She fried a lot of chicken, and they ate a lot of potatoes. She would take mashed potatoes and she would make potato cakes out of them, and those were my favorite. I loved her potato cakes. What would we give if we could just sit at her table again? How wonderful would that be? Just to catch up with her and, you know, see my mama again. But she was one of my faves, let me tell you. I've got a video that I need to work on today because Mom and I go to her doctor's appointment tomorrow morning. We are trying to do a little bit every day for our life group that's coming over Sunday. I think George is probably doing most of the cooking. I will be getting the house cleaned up and just trying to work on a few things each day so that I'm not overwhelmed on Saturday and can't get it all done. Yeah, we'll have a day out tomorrow, and I don't really know what's going to happen, so I need to get a lot of stuff done today since I'm going to be gone tomorrow. About once a week, I really like to fix a bowl of popcorn and watch a show. It's usually a YouTube show. I also like to eat popcorn while I read. I'll usually hold the book with my right hand and dip into the popcorn with my left hand. But what I've been using is Black Jewel. It is no salt, no oil. And what do? I add my own here. I really, really like this because it's natural. I just add the kind of salt and oil that I want to add. I add olive oil and a little bit of this popcorn salt, and it suits me well. George fixes it a little bit different for himself, but this is how I like it. And here is dinner tonight. On Tuesday night, we have tamales
Homemade. The tamales are homemade.
Oh, okay. So we have tamales and refried beans, and then hominy with tomatoes. And we don't really have this very often, but it's just like maybe once every couple of months, something like that. We also have Trader Joe's salsa.
Verde.
And George really loves tamales. I like them too. Sometimes we get beef, sometimes we have bean, and these are beef, I think.
They're a possum.
They're not possum.
Or pork.
Hey guys, it is Wednesday now, and today is the day that I take Mom to the doctor. Her white cell count was down, and we think she might have an infection, so hopefully it's nothing serious. I'm almost finished with this video. I've worked really hard on it Monday and Tuesday, and today I'm just doing the overlays on it, just a few graphics, and then I will upload it to YouTube and save it, and George and I will preview it tonight and make sure it's okay. If anything's wrong, I will fix it and re-upload it. I've only had to do that like 3 times since I've been doing YouTube. So occasionally I do have to do that though. We are going to be taking Mom out today, and then we're going to go eat, and she wants to go back to Local Joe's. She's really liking Local Joe's. I mean, I do too. I don't mind eating there again. They have different menus on different days, I think. So, you know, it gives us a chance to have a meeting. They call it meet and 3. I have a meet and 2. And I have some clothes that I bought for her at Belk the other day, so I'll give those to her. And then I'll come back and finish up what I don't get done on the video this morning. I'm supposed to have Magi box packing in the morning. I may have to drop back on doing the Magi packing, you know, because I only have so many hours in the week, and we've been diving deep. I'm going to have to, I mean, we've got life group coming over Sunday. Yeah, that's just a lot. So I've got to have a day to get my house in order for that. Yeah, time is always an issue. We always manage to pack it full, but this is what we're eating in a week. So let's talk about that some. I was going to have a granola bar this morning on the way to Mom's. I'm needing some meat, protein, and my first thought was, well, I could stop and get a sausage biscuit or bacon, egg, and cheese, and it's like, that's just too many calories. I'm actually down 2 or 3 pounds, and so that's kind of encouraging, you know, and I'd kind of like to keep it that way. So George is fixing eggs for us this morning. He just got home from taking Dexter to doggy daycare. But all right, I think the eggs have arrived. Thank you.
I'm not an egg.
I'm not calling you an egg.
But I've arrived.
All right. Oh, good. He's going to join me for breakfast. So, all right, I'm going to eat. I'll show you my eggs. And what a beautiful job he did on the eggs. Yum, yum. Maddie, you thinking you going to get a bite, girl? It was good. I forgot to film it. It was hamburger steak. I had white beans and, forgive me, but I had fried okra and a roll with butter. Mom had a similar meal, and we both thought it was fantastic. You want to say hi?
Hello.
It is so dark in here, y'all. But I have enough light to do this. The doctor told Mom she had an infection somewhere in her body, and her uric acids were high. He gave her some meds for that. We went out to eat, and then I took her home, and she really, really liked the clothes that I bought her earlier in the week. I'm really feeling tired. I'm going to go upstairs and play Farmville. I apologize about not recording lunch. I know I've told you guys before, when I'm out with Mom, I'm pretty much just focusing on what I need to be focusing on with her, and I'm not even thinking about YouTube or videoing or anything like that. But I do kind of feel like that I'm on the edge of coming down with something. So I just kind of want to take it easy the rest of the day. I think I have some laundry I need to wrap up. I just want to rest. I want to play Farmville. I got to work on the video. And I'm not going to do a whole lot. I guess I should show you the updated snack area. My Unreal came in today. I also have an extra one because, I mean, it doesn't come with very many in it. So it is so good. Let's see what the sugar count is. Yeah, some of you won't like this at all. It has 6 grams of added sugar. I usually have 2 of these a week, something like that. I should also say about the snack basket that it is a breakfast basket because I usually keep granola bars in here, and my favorite one that has the least amount of sugar, I'm out of. I thought these were gonna be really good. I just wasn't, I really like the Aloha bar better. I also have this one, and as you can tell, I kind of like the peanut butter theme. I'm not really so intent on the chocolate. Matter of fact, I would prefer it not be chocolate for breakfast. I keep nuts in here because sometimes I will have them for a snack, but I also have been known to have them for breakfast. So usually on Sundays is when I will get into the snack basket. I also put my extra gum in here, and that's the story about the snack basket. Let's see what George is doing in the kitchen. He has fixed steaks for us for dinner, which are right here. Looking forward to that. And he has fixed
2 different kinds of tofu. Trying to see how close I can make it taste like steak.
So just experimenting with the tofu.
Yeah, because I had like 4 things of tofu, so I thought we'll give it a try.
All right. So this
rice.
This is not a normal thing that we eat, but it's a new thing. All right, here is the beautiful salad that George has fixed for us for dinner. It is a kit, and it is, I think he said it had avocado dressing.
Avocado Caesar.
Avocado Caesar. Well, that sounds really good. I've got a little bit of red wine going here. And it's a bottle that we bought for a lunch party that we didn't really use. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's a French wine. So, yeah, we're drinking that. And then look at the tofu. Look at the presentation of that. Yeah, looks nice. It looks like something I would try. I'm going to try it. We'll see how it is. I tried tofu a different way about a week ago, and it was really pretty good. It kind of tasted like pasta. All right, here's my steak. It's running red. I hope it's not too rare. I like mine medium. So hopefully I may have to stick it in the microwave. We've been sitting side by side. I know it's kind of funny, but that's what we're doing. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna taste the tofu. So it's spongy.
It is bean curd.
It's kind of salty. Is it supposed to be salty?
It's probably the rub I put on it.
Oh, you put a rub on it. It's good. Well, I thought while we were sitting here, we would kind of talk about things that we like to have for dinner. You know, we just have a freezer full of food. We keep all kinds of meats in there. We like to have a variety. This salad looks so good. You know, we do have all the things. I mean, we've got chicken. We recently added fish, hamburger. Mom sent us some Omaha steaks, which was really nice. And actually, we're eating the filet. Was it bacon wrapped?
Yes.
Bacon wrapped filet tonight from Omaha Steak. I really like to make different kind of pastas. That's kind of my specialty, pastas and soups. In the summer, I'll make different things. You know, I like to make salads in the summer. Things like potato salad and macaroni salad. And we like to have orzo salad.
I like cornbread salad, but you don't.
Yeah, I wasn't a really big fan of the cornbread salad. George really likes to cook. Through the years, he's really enjoyed cooking like Chinese foods, you know, Asian things at night, you know, mixing up a stir fry or taking a pack of chicken thighs and making some kind of chicken with a sauce on it. We've been kind of mesmerized by all different cuisines.
Mesmerized, good choice.
Yeah. You know, a lot of different kind of sauces. So for a long time we collected different kinds of sauces. And I think now we just kind of make our own more. I mean, we do make our own more and kind of experiment, and we figure out what we like. And sometimes we'll go to restaurants and try to emulate whatever they did that we liked. We went to the Melting Pot once.
I was about to say, tell them about the fondue.
And we decided that we really liked fondue. For years, that has been our tradition on New Year's Eve.
When I was a kid growing up, you know, fondue was a big fad. And my mom ended up with like, I don't know, 3 or 4 fondue pots. We used to eat it for dinner every once in a while. Anyway, she hadn't used them in years, so we took those and dove right in.
That's always been fun. So I've been doing a lot of talking, but I mean, what's your twist on what we like to eat at night? We really like pizza and barbecue, and, you know, so we kind of go around the horn on, sometimes it's seasonal, like, you know, in the winter, we've definitely been, we've had soup and chili and beef stew, Irish stew, roast, you know, and vegetables, and a lot of the comfort foods. And in the spring, we'll do a lot of, we always have a BLT night, and we really like to have a Jimmy Buffett burger occasionally that we fix at home. You know, we don't really have burgers a lot. We enjoy making different versions of tacos, whether it's chicken, pork, beef. And we really don't have those very often, but we always enjoy it when we do. I started talking again. Do you want to throw anything in there?
Either we pick a recipe in a cookbook and say, hey, let's make this. Sounds good. Or we go back to one of our old favorites. But we're constantly tweaking things. I am, for sure. Sonia does too, with spices. My daughter gave me a book for Christmas called The Science of Spice. But it kind of tells you what things could be blended with other things. And it's given me some ideas I had not thought to try before.
In the summer, we really look forward to going to all the markets. Farmers markets, I guess I should say. And getting a lot of the fresh veggies. That's always fun, and we plan some meals around that.
We're so lucky. Within about 3 miles of our house, there's a Kroger, a Publix, a Walmart, Aldi, a Sprouts, Costco, a little further out, but still in the ballpark.
Oh, yeah.
And the butcher shop, Houston's. And the farmer's market.
And Rice's hams twice a year.
Yeah, so we have pretty much any ingredient that we want to use in a recipe.
So I probably should point out, I mean, if you've been watching my channel, you already know this, but George does most of the cooking. We both like to cook. He just likes it more. He's very experimental and enjoys it. You know, it's like art to him in a way.
Yes, it's creative.
It's creative. If we ever do takeout, sometimes we like to go and pick up Chinese. We really like to have pizza. But we do keep pizza. We always have pizza on site. Like, there's usually always a pizza in the freezer. And it's mainly for nights when we really don't have a lot of time, or we're tired and we want something easy. And honestly, I mean, when we were younger, we used to eat it once a week. But now I would say it's about once every 3 weeks, really. We like it, but it's not the healthiest thing. So, I mean, we have improved. We're not eating it every night. We really also like to go
I
out
could though.
and get pizza, and occasionally we will do that. I guess that's about all to say about our dinners. It's just, it could be anything. It could be any cuisine type. It could be chicken, beef, pork. It could be fish. It's just, you know, we like a variety and we enjoy that.
Spice is the variety of life. We have quite the spice cabinet.
I don't know if I mentioned this or not, but I cook like one night a week. I will look up a recipe and figure out what I want to fix. But, you know, a lot of times it's going to be something with pasta in it because I just love it so much.
So I got this pizza guy back up over my shoulder. I like pizza. I like to make homemade pizza.
He likes to make pizzettes, and I like to eat them. They're little bitty pizzas. We do cook a lot with rosemary. We put rosemary, well, he grows rosemary. We also put it in potatoes, cornbread, grits. We actually...
Corn on the cob.
Corn. All right, we're going to cut this off, and we're going to
Eat
and talk about lunch on another day. So we kind of did this out of order. Hey guys, welcome to Thursday here. I am not putting the camera on myself this morning. I do not feel well. My stomach is a little uncertain. So I am going to go ahead and eat because I feel like if I don't eat, I will be sick. So I'm going to go ahead and try to eat this orange. I tore up some string cheese, and then I have walnuts, a couple of sesame sticks, and my Brazil nuts. So I've been in all these doctor's offices with Mom, you know, and I may have picked up something. I'm hoping to thwart it off. I'm hoping the orange does the trick. That does really sound good to me right now. I wasn't feeling good yesterday afternoon, and I don't feel good this morning. Okay, you've stared at my breakfast long enough. Let's eat it. What are you doing up there, girl? You never sit there. Are you ready to go outside? I couldn't find you. Are you sleeping in Mama's chair? You reading the Southern Living magazine? Well, I don't blame you. It's pretty good this month. Let's go outside. Let's go outside. Well, I don't know if you remembered the last vlog, but here is what is left of the pretty flowers. I actually put it in this little glass. I survived my daughter's wedding. Katie gave us those to open after her wedding. She waited till after the wedding to make sure we did survive before she gave it to us. They're still looking pretty good. I'm really surprised, being that I got them half price and they were on sale. So I just threw the dead ones out, put it in a smaller vase. Kind of gives me a boost today because I need it. Hey there, it is faceless me again. I am still feeling a little bit under the weather. Just my stomach is not, it's just not feeling right. So I've been thinking about going back to bed, but I'm trying to push through, and I've decided for lunch today I'm gonna have Marie Callender's chicken pot pie. I really like these. They are higher in sodium than any of us need, but once a month or every 6 weeks or something like that, I will have one just as comfort food, or just a hot filling something that I need. So today is going to be one of those days, and I was so glad that I had this. I either needed this or chicken soup. I really wanted this. So, and even when I do feel good, about once every 6 weeks, I will have this. So there you go. And you have to put aluminum foil. I used to think it had something to do with the crust. I'm thinking now it has something to do so it doesn't boil over. But anyway, I'm going to put it in the oven and take a shower, and then going to set up some peppermint tea for later because, you know, maybe that will be good for me. So after shower and eating, I'll have peppermint tea and play Farmville, and that will be my reward for getting some things done in the house. So I've done laundry, and I've just been cleaning up. I opened the Target box and started putting all that stuff up, just picking up, you know. I'm moving slow this morning, but that's where we are. Sorry about the faceless man. It is Friday here, another faceless breakfast. I am feeling better, so that is the good news. I've been sneezing a lot, but I'm doing okay so far. I'm gonna take my zinc. I am back to normal, I think, as far as my tummy. I started feeling better after dinner last night, which I did not film. George actually brought it to me on the couch. It was oatmeal because, you know, my stomach was kind of weird all day yesterday. Such a funny week to be recording everything I'm eating. The week that I get some kind of little tummy bug. It could have been worse, but we're okay. I mean, it happens. I just toasted my toaster here just to give you a little bit different view. Not really happy with this Oster toaster. It was cheap for a reason. It either burns it or undercooks it. So I did manage to get it perfect the second try. Burned the first one. But today's breakfast is these little sesame seed things. Since I've been sick the last day, they have really spoken to me. I do have an apple, and I just fixed toast this morning. I would normally never have this for breakfast, which is why this is so weird to be filming that this week, because some of the options that I've been eating are a little bit different because my tummy has been weird. Hey guys, so it is Friday now. I'm feeling much better. I'm somewhat put together. So I kind of went MIA on you guys the last day or so with that little virus or whatever it was I had. It could have been worse, but I'm on the back end of it now, and I'm hungry. I don't know what I want to eat. I mean, a hamburger sounds the best to me. I think growing up, whenever I came out of something like that, I always got a hamburger. And that's probably what I'll have today. I have to go take care of Mom's grocery list today and pick up some meds. Normally we do that on Sunday. So we'll go to church Sunday, come back and do life group. And if I do Mom's groceries today, then I don't have to go back. But I have been working in the house this morning. Honestly, have been kind of breaking a sweat. Not only the housework, but I think just whatever it was I had, whatever that little bug was, is working its way out of my system. But I've had a lot of energy, and I tried to ride the train with that because I just didn't know how long it was going to last. And I had a lot to do because I didn't do much yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. I even took a nap. I never take a nap. I am feeling a lot better, but feeling the need to slow down for the rest of the day. I've just been dusting, cleaning the kitchen a little bit, cleaning the dining room, setting up the table, you know, for company, trying to figure out what our table is going to be. I've been kind of working in here a little bit. I need to see if I can find the other 2 placemats for that. Just trying to get ready for company. I do, you know, have tomorrow to depend on, that I'm not going anywhere. So I thought I would go take care of Mom today. So with that said, let's head out of here. Oh, yeah. I totally need to talk to you guys about what I eat for lunch. I mean, let's just talk about it, because I was going to do this yesterday and I didn't feel like it. But on my lunches, I usually have a salad kit per week. I will have sandwich stuff available, and I use the Lewis bread, the one that has the symbol. I will try to show it to you right here. But I try to keep some sandwich meat available, and I like it either cold or hot. Sometimes I will actually make some grilled chicken in the George Foreman grill at the beginning of the week, and I'll put that on top of my salads. I can just eat grilled chicken if I want to. when we have chili or spaghetti or soup or some kind of chicken and rice dish, you know, sometimes I will freeze that and then have that for lunch sometime in the future. I'm not a big leftover girl. I want to eat it the day of or the day after, and I might eat something frozen if it's like spaghetti or chili or soup or something like that. But I do like to have those little Marie Callender frozen pies available, because like yesterday when I didn't feel good, that was it. Or on a cold winter day. I don't eat those often, but every now and then I do like them. And I like to keep the Stouffer's meals available, preferably the lighter ones. I do try to find some with 600 or less sodium in it if I can. And I like to keep some of those in the freezer just so that I have an option to heat something up real quick. I don't like to spend a lot of time, honestly, in the kitchen cooking. But occasionally, you know, I will take the time to cook up something nice for lunch or for breakfast. Lunch is just pretty easy. And then on days like today, I'm always going out 1 or 2 days a week, either with Mom or with George or sometimes by myself. And if it's around lunchtime, I usually just, you know, we'll just grab something out. And that's what I plan to do today. And I do have some canned tuna and canned chicken. I find that I don't migrate toward those as much as I did when I worked. But I like to have them available because if the power goes out or, you know, something happens, you know, it's canned meat. So I do keep some available. I don't really eat a lot of canned stuff for lunch, you know. I did when I worked. I am going to quit talking now and go get something to eat because it's 1 o'clock and I'm hungry. I'll have to figure out what it's going to be because I'll have to have something to eat before I do her errands. And I have a couple of things I need to get at the store for me as well. Let's go enjoy this day. It's so pretty. It is, I want to say 60. Yeah, it's 60 right now. And the sun is shining. There's not a cloud in the sky. That just makes me so happy. Can you tell I'm still not up to speed? But we're getting there. I've worked hard this morning. All right, over and out. Let's see what we get for lunch. I'll show you. Okay, I got a Hardee's burger. I am at Publix and I just drove here to eat it. I got the Frisco, no fries, but it looked pretty good. Looks like it's already got mayo on it. They gave me mayo. Anyway, it looks good. I'm hungry. I can't eat all the bread, so I'll be tearing bunches of it off. I need enough to just kind of hold it together. I really have to hand it to Hardee's. That hit the spot. I prayed first. I said, Lord, I don't know what I want to eat, but just lead me to the right place. I don't even want to make a decision. And I just picked a direction, and there was Hardee's, and it really hit the spot. It was a good burger. I like different things on my hamburgers, but occasionally mayonnaise. I'm a big mayo girl. I love anything with mayo, but I also like mustard and ketchup. And that mayonnaise and the tomato and the bacon. I think it had Swiss cheese. I don't think I'm ever going to get anything ever again but the Frisco. Oh my goodness. And their tea, unsweet tea, whatever it is really good, a good brew. All right, I'm at Publix. I'm going to go get Mom's stuff and my stuff and get her meds, and then we're going to go home. All right, the temperatures have warmed up enough that we can have dinner in the sunroom, and it looks so nice in here. It's all vacuumed and cleaned and polished. George has an excellent dinner prepared. Let's see what it is. Well, you know, I lucked out when I married George because he really loves to cook, and many nights I've had gourmet meals that he's fixed up. So
Fish from the joy of cooking.
this is Portuguese fish from the joy of cooking. It is cod, I believe. We have a Japanese sweet potato. Is that what that is?
Yeah.
And that we split. And then we have a regular potato for me because I asked for it. My stomach was really wanting a regular potato and spinach. And then he bought this salad at Costco. He added some tomatoes and I see some pimento and cheese. But I don't really know what all it has in it. But
It's got kale and bulgur wheat and cranberries and almonds,
kale, bulgur wheat,
red cabbage,
chickpeas,
chickpeas, all kinds of good stuff.
looks like feta in there. Okay, so anyway, it looks like a really good dinner, and I'm gonna dive in. So say hello.
I'll really dove in.
He's eating mouthful there. Okay. The cod. It's very good. We haven't had a tendency to fix a lot of fish. He's really getting good at cooking it.
Well, fish isn't my favorite, so if I find a way that it tastes really good, that's how we fix it. We got this salmon recipe for the air fryer, and it's better than any salmon I've ever had.
We do eat a lot of salmon. We'll fix that one night on the vlog and show you how we do it. It's really easy. I'm gonna go ahead and close the vlog. Go ahead and give me a like if you like the video. It's kind of a strange week, you know, because I had the little tummy thing going on. But this is the week that I picked to film what we eat in a week. So you got it this week. Don't forget to leave me a comment. Let me know what you thought. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. So we will see you next week. Bye now.